Yo, peace. Peace to the divine infinite consciousness and peace to my divine infinite self in all realms and realities. This right here is going to be about frequency of the sicknesses or the virus and bacteria. It's like a disease virus. It's a frequency, right? You know what I'm saying? People's vibrate this frequency through skin, melanin, and through thought. There was a theme back in the day when Malachi York was building about watch out for the black devils. And so with the black devils, they naturally gonna vibrate on the frequency. They've been around on the planet longer. So before we seen another frequency manifested here, dealing with the physical natures. And so, pretty much with this type of situation, everybody's throwing the word narcissism around. Well, you have a race and entity, these is that are purely that. And we had got to a point on Earth that we figured out how to master it. We got to that point. But through cycles of evolution and different civilizations we go through over and over again, we come across that frequency. And so that's what allows us to be able to master our lower selves every single time. And we figure that out, the history of the plane, of what it really is, just through mapping out the times and mapping out, history. And making it our story, which is a myth story. And, when the colonizers, what we want to call, came somewhere around 1600, somewhere up in there, when the world began to change, it was a major flood that happened and that we're not talking about. We're just thinking that it's this, these Europeans got on a boat and they just sailed all over the world and that's what happened. Well, what you don't understand is that these motherfuckers had help, and it was given a time for these people to rule according to certain heavenly celestial bodies rotation. So now that time is up, and so there's another frequency on the planet that is here now. This is a different type of frequency, which is the cleaning up gene, the gene that comes and cleans shit up, the gene that comes and takes the viruses off. And along with the planet produces the fever too, to produce these antibodies in them, which was us, to be manifested. Along with the unseen, we have entities that's helping us as well, which is our higher frequency family, So something that's familiar to us. You just got to learn how to call on it and recognize the energies, the signs, symbols for the conscious mind. You just got to pick up on it. And so when you're dealing with when we're dealing with these type of frequencies, then it's real crucial for us to be able to pinpoint certain triggers, certain symptoms, and just traits of this psychological frequency. Now that we're able to diagnose it and just say more than it's just being, it's just as psychological and shit, you know what I mean? So it's deeper. So now we can pinpoint it, we can see the symptoms, and then for those of us who's angelic, who kind of fell victim or is kind of falling victim to that because they wanted to have a strong soul, you can pinpoint shit and go sit and get your time to your lonesome so you can attract the right frequencies, So, and through that is how you raise your kundalini. And the easiest and most natural way to do that is for a man is to not release, for sure. And that's for everyone, really, but that's the highest and the quickest way to raise your kundalini, and eating fruit and just fasting. Like I said, it's been years now for me, so it's like I've been in the game for a moment, but I can remember being a newborn when I came into the game and how excited I was and to eat in a certain way and doing certain things, just looking forward to the future of what I will be, my future self type shit, you know what I'm saying? If I'm had the will to stay safe, you know what I mean, and make it through trials and tribulations. So, but yeah, same thing. So this 19-year cycle, just recycle things around. I always kept that. I always looked at myself as I never made it anyway. So that's just how it is. You just got to keep looking at yourself like that to be your best self, to try to make it to the top. To each his own know. But now the frequencies on the earth, the ones who's the antibodies to help kill off the virus that's destroying us, and then we have what you call that was helped on the outside. It's a what did you call those things? damn, you know, when you get a shot, you get a damn viral shot, and you need one of them shits. We got the help from that too, you know what I mean? So that's into the body right now as well, which is known as prana, which is getting outside and breathing. So they trying to mask it by doing the chemtrails and shit to block your bigger self on the outside of you put into you while we're on the inside, because we're like in a fractal verse right now. So we're on the inside of us. So you know what I mean? Your consciousness just happened to spring up here. It's deep. So yeah, so basically do all the things you're supposed to do, get all your elements that you're supposed to get, and if you're old enough now, it's time to link up and do your part. All right. So with that being said, say peace and just keep on shining. All right. I'll be with you later. Peace.